forgot to do like an intro. Well, I had done one, but when I went to edit it, I realized that I needed to kind of cut out the intro because it was wrong. But so here's today's intro. I'm just setting the timing, and then in the next video I'm going to be working on, because I realized that the timing was not the problem. It's the float in the carburetor. But so today we're just setting timing, kind of. It was really hard to do. It took a couple days, but if you're ever trying to do this by yourself, really gotta. So I see some people like they rip out the distributor, but if you just keep spraying and twisting and be patient with it, it'll come out. But this is today's intro. Sorry I forgot to intro our video one, but hope you enjoy it, and please subscribe. What we're gonna do is I've turned the harmonic balancer until I felt compression. Like I would put my thumb where I took the spark plug out, and then until I felt compression or air leaking out of my, like pushing out from my finger. Then I just took a straw and I put it down in the hole, and I kept turning the harmonic balancer until the straw was all the way to the top. So now I've gotten my distributor, or my rotor, closer to spark plug number 1, which is about right here. So what we need to do now is loosen the distributor and turn it until it lines up. So I'm gonna work on getting that loose, and I'll come back whenever I get it loose. So I've been using all of my degreasers, my this blaster to help rusty bolts get loose. I've used some WD-40 that I had, and I've just been going at this distributor, but it will not budge. So I'm gonna keep working at it, but I'll come back in a little while. I've been doing this for quite some time. So I think when my dad gets home, I'm gonna see if he can help me try and loosen this thing, but we'll be back in a little bit. So I've been working at this distributor for pretty much all day today, just trying to pull it off, spraying a lot of degreasers and WD-40 on it, but it won't budge. I'm gonna let it sit overnight, come back tomorrow, keep trying. This may take me a while to get this off, but in the meantime I'm cleaning the bolt that holds down the carburetor, the distributor, sorry, and also figuring out where all these other wires go, and we're gonna start wiring things in the engine and brakes and headlights and getting everything working, and then trying to start it again, and after we get the timing and distributor out, of course. But well, see you tomorrow. So it's been a few days now trying to get this distributor out. Still working on it. I thought this video was going to be a little bit shorter. Well, the video is going to be short, but the time to take this out was going to be a little bit shorter, but nope. I might be working on this for a couple more days, and if it doesn't come out, I don't really know what we're going to do. But if you have any tips on how to get a distributor out, I'd love to hear them. But I'm going to keep working on this and see if my dad can pull it out, and keep spraying some penetrating oil on the base. But I'll keep working at this and be back in a while. So finally, after days of twisting and spraying and pulling and all that, we got it to move a little bit. So when you're doing a distributor, patience is key, but I'll just show you what we have going on here. You can't tell that it's moved at all, but it definitely has. So that's good. Well, see you next time. Okay, so I figured out that the wires in the distributor, like one of the ground wires has absolutely no rubber left on it. Some of them are loose and just coming off, so we need to get that distributor out, rebuild it, see what new parts we need for it, see if the gear on the bottom that goes to the camshaft is okay, and just really check and see if everything in the distributor is okay. But once we get it out, which I think will be pretty soon considering how it's moving, it moved a little bit. I mean, I think if we keep spraying and turning and just getting it to move a little bit every day, one day it'll break free. But that's what's going on now, so I'll be back in a little while. So after working at this distributor and ooching it just a little bit at a time and spraying penetrating oil, we got it lined up with spark plug number 1 that goes to cylinder number 1 with my engine, and I am so very excited. That's awesome. So I'm gonna put this cap back on and then just work on some other things around the engine and then probably start it in a couple days. But that's it for today's video. Getting the timing, it took days to get that distributor loose enough to move it, but patience is key, I've learned with the distributor. Okay, pop the cap back on, put the clips on, the vacuum advanced hose, just gotta throw it back in